A Boston College study finds more than half of us are not saving enough to retire if we want to retire at the age of 65. Now, Bank of America is teaming up with the Khan Academy. Khan Academy is an online school. Its goal to help people improve their money habits. Its founder and executive director is Sal Khan. He joins us this morning. Hello, Sal Khan.
Hello, morning.
And it launches today. Most of us know you as someone who helps kids with their science and their math, and now you're saying finance is the next frontier. It's like Greek to a lot of people, this language.
Yeah, no, I mean, my background before starting Khan Academy was in finance. So to some degree, it's coming back to the roots. And actually, a lot of people don't realize that even if you go back to 2008, 2009, a lot of the content that put Khan Academy on the map was about the financial crisis and mortgage-backed securities and renting versus buying. So this is really an extension of that.
They came to you?
Yeah, Bank of America had reached out about a year ago, and they said, hey, look, we're serious about educating not just our own customers, but everyone on the planet about finance. We think it's good for our own business. At first, we were a little skeptical. We're like, hey, you know, we're not for profit. You guys are a bank. Is this about
supposedly for profit?
Yes.
but you know, I was pretty impressed. They were fairly, you know, they said, no, look, we want to do exactly what you're doing. You have a lot of credibility here. You're explaining concepts in a way that people can understand it, in a way that's really digestible. We want to help support this and put our energy behind this type of an effort.
Saul, you are a leader, an innovator in education reform. I mean, one of the best out there. How bad is financial literacy when it comes to our kids? How little do they know, and what kind of crisis is this?
It's a huge crisis, and it's obviously not just our kids. I mean, some of what we went through and not too long ago was basically a crisis of financial literacy. I mean, people were getting into huge financial transactions without knowing necessarily what they were doing.
I mean, I ask this all the time. Why is this not a class in school?
No,
I mean, I remember being taught how to read the stock market page. That was it. My parents taught me everything else about debt and credit cards, mortgage rates. Why isn't that in schools?
That's a very, very good question. I think that's our opportunity, is that, you know, we're virtual. We're not limited to a certain amount of class time, certain curricula. So we can do the traditional stuff, the algebra and the history, but we can also do personal finance, accounting, understanding what your mortgage is all about, et cetera.
Are online courses at major universities signifying that online education has truly arrived? You do as well.
Yeah, obviously I'm biased, but I think so. I think you're having various, you know, edX, MIT, Harvard. Right. I mean, some of the most major institutions are seriously investing in this area. So I think it's for real now.
So, and even for a degree.
Even for a degree, although I think the nature of what a degree is going to change over time. It's going to be.
How so?
Instead of it being a Bachelor of Arts or a Bachelor of Science, that's a whole collection of things, and, you know, an employer doesn't necessarily know what that may or may not mean. It's going to be much more about, hey, I know I can write really well, or I have really good critical thinking skills, or I can program a computer. It'll be much more about your portfolio of skills that you have.
Sal Khan, as always, thank you. Good to see you.
Great to be here.